I looked at this, and this is clearly the case. Oops, wrong thing. If you look over at the Vintage Story devlog, and then I bring this up because we had this issue in the last episode. As you can see, known issue windmills may not work in part of the world related to very low winds. So basically, that means the windmills are indeed bugged, as we suspected. I'm not convinced they'll never work again, even in this update. I will just simply say that it looks like they're not going to work. So what I've decided is we're gonna take the resources here, and I'm gonna cheat in the correct amount of processed good. So the way to do that, let's get access to this chest and that chest. God damn it. Okay. That chest and this chest. Okay, there we go. So we have 5 of each except for 1 missing bauxite and 3 missing olivine. So bauxite we'll start with, and we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5 of that. This is kind of ghetto, I know, but we're just kind of making up for the fact that the game is a bit broken right now. So I think we can all agree this lines up here, right? So the only thing we're really quote-unquote cheating is time. Okay, so I need to get rid of this all later, but we'll keep the top row. Now same with this, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 61, and then we can go olivine. Olivine. Levine. Okay. And we'll do crushed 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one needs to be reduced. Oh. Shit. Okay, there we go. I think we can all agree that's correct. So we'll go ahead and put those in. And we'll continue the tradition of putting everything to throw in the bottom. Okay. And then finally, just straight up 5 stacks of this I put in. Now we have tons of quartz. Quartz is the least concern. So quartz. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is the equivalent of what we have earned. So I'm going to go ahead and just dump all this stuff. Okay, that's what this would have resulted in. If I had done it, if I had waited for this to work naturally. So what I'll do is I will throw away these other things. We'll just go over here. Oh, we got a shiver in the chicken coop. Lovely. Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay, so now we've got So we've got these various items, but we still need fire clay. And unfortunately, I think we're running desperately low on fire clay. Red clay, fire. We have a little bit. I'm going to take 2 stacks of this. And we'll just get what we can here. We need quite a few. As folks know, when you go to the Steel Age, you need just a boatload of fire clay and these ingredients here. But if we do 2 stacks of clay with 1 stack of each of the ingredients, we can get 64 of these, which is a good start, but it's definitely like 1/5 of what we're going to need total. So we'll have to keep working on this project. But we can fire 12 of these at a time, which is why I want to do it. Okay, that's 12. And then there's 4. I'll make more later, I guess. Let's sleep. Stand by. Okay, we'll go ahead and sleep real quick. Let's go to this bed. I'm finally at the time of the year where we can sleep in this small bed and get the full night that we need. So let's wait until we're back awake. Okay. And we're back. So I'll go ahead and there we go. We'll probably need a few of these. And then we'll need 50 sticks. Oh, we only have 49 in there. But that's a good start. Might as well bite the bullet and harvest this a bit because these trees are going to start growing here once the temperature gets above 0, and there's going to be a lot of trees all of a sudden, so I might as well get rid of the leaves of this one so we can get what we need. Okay, so then we're going to need a bunch of grass. So, and this will be good because I need to use up this knife anyway. Okay, that's all taken up. We got a dude. Got him. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so as you can see, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. The temperature is -5 up here, but even like here, you start to see the snow get to the smaller density. There we go. There goes the knife. And if we go all the way down here, where the temperature is noticeably lower, it's almost above freezing actually. We'll start to see some snow meltage if we really push it. Now we're going to need 50 grass. And I think maybe down here we might be able to find some that we can harvest. I mean, certainly under trees we can. Okay, I'm just getting a few more extra sticks, I guess. But as you can see, the temperature is about to go over the crest here. Let's see. You'll see what happens when it does. It's actually quite interesting to watch in real time. I had lettuce wraps for dinner, that's why I'm eating. And they're quite delicious, I must say. Okay. So,
tranquilizer tests were conducted, and no charges were filed as a result of the crash. Police then gave Mara a ride to her father's hotel, where the shaken up and extremely apologetic 21-year-old informed her dad of what had happened. Fred, to his credit, handled the situation with care, later telling the Whitman Hanson Express that if this is the only trouble a kid ever causes, then you're pretty lucky as a parent.
So we've got 15. We're going to need 35 more. Let's just go over here to these trees. Try to find some. I think that the temperature will crest around, 2:30 or 3 or 3:30 or something like that in the afternoon. And since it's only 10:15, it's still a little bit cool. But once it does, we'll see some meltage, and it'll be a lot easier to harvest this grass. In the meantime, we'll have to do the woodsman tactic of going under dry trees for our fire material. Okay, we're about halfway there. Okay. Okay. 40. 41. 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to get like 10 more just to be on the safe side. And it really couldn't hurt to harvest some of these trees while we're down here too.
Whatever the case, the next call Mara made was to a fellow nursing student, and once again, the details of that conversation are unclear. Not long after finishing that call, Mara sent an email to her professors and her supervisor at work, informing them that there had been a death in her family
One more.
and that she would be taking a week off to deal with the situation. Nobody on either side of Mara's family had passed away. Mara's next known action came at 2:05 p.m.
Okay, just double checking there's no resin on this tree.
Again, she made no reservations, and as would be expected, nobody thought to report the specifics of her request. She finally called Billy at 2:18 p.m., but he didn't pick up, and so she left a message promising to talk to him later. A little over an hour after that, 3:30, Mara got into a barely drivable Saturn and drove to a nearby ATM, where a security camera recorded her as she took out $280 in cash, which was most of the money in her account. She then stopped at a liquor store and spent $40 of that money on alcohol, including bottles of Bailey's Irish Cream, Kahlua coffee liqueur, vodka, and a box of wine, and then she left Amherst. Several hours later, at 7:27 p.m. on February 9, 2004, Grafton County Sheriff's Department received a call from the Westman residence.
Lettuce wraps are good, but they're kind of messy.
Outside of Haverhill, New Hampshire. On the other end of the line was Faith Westman, reporting that there had been some kind of
so good though.
outside of her rural home.
Okay. Thank you for your patience there. Okay, let's get these and more. So the goal is we need to make progress on our charcoal pit as well.
Dispatcher Rhonda Marcia pressed for more information. Faith told her that she couldn't tell if anyone looked hurt, but she could see a man in the vehicle smoking a cigarette. The operator then contacted the Haverhill Police Department, who sent Sergeant Cecil Smith out to the scene. Before he could arrive, however, the Grafton County Sheriff's Department received a second call about the same vehicle. That call came in from school bus driver Butch Atwood, who lived just a little ways further down the road at 4 Wild Amanusa.
So we're basically just gathering all the plant type stuff we can gather.
The young woman standing nearby.
And we'll use it as it makes sense. Guess I'll take that blueberry bush too. Of course, if we end up getting tree seeds, we'll plant those as we go. I do want to kind of vaguely maintain some equilibrium with tree seeds. No maples here. No, maple seeds are so hard to come by.
Anyone could contact AAA, given the sparse cell coverage in the area. Hence why he then called the police for assistance. Now, it wasn't that Butch Atwood thought the girl was up to anything nefarious, but rather that his tall, trust a complete stranger. But when Sergeant Smith arrived at the scene just a few minutes after Atwood called in his report, the girl was nowhere to be seen. Mara Murray had vanished into thin air.
There we go. Finally got a maple seed.
Fred Murray learned of his daughter's disappearance approximately 22 hours after she was last seen by Butch Atwood. He was still in Bridgeport when Kathleen, Mara's elder sister, called the news. Fred immediately called Haverhill Police Department and pleaded with them to immediately begin searching for his youngest daughter, only to be told that the New Hampshire Fish and Game Service could begin a search the following day if Mara still hadn't turned up by then, despite the fact that temperatures were well below freezing at night. Completing the absolute bare minimum of their responsibilities, the department agreed to immediately list Mara as a missing person at 5:17 p.m. on Tuesday, February 10th, 2004.
Alright, let's go ahead and harvest this tree. We'll plant a couple more. Basically, we're going to keep growing this forest vaguely in the direction of home. Let's go ahead and get this tree. Couple more seeds, very nice. Definitely getting tons of sticks too, which I don't mind at all. Okay. That's basically 3. That's 24 logs. Let's get a couple more. And according to Brianna Maitland PI Greg Overacker, who got his information on this from Mara's other older sister, Julie, Mara had also packed running shoes, workout clothes, the blank action report forms, and even several pieces of diamond jewelry. As Sergeant Smith conducted his search, EMS and the local fire department arrived on the scene. Paramedics didn't stay long, as they had nobody to treat and moved elsewhere, but the firemen stuck around to secure the site and look for him. Alright, I think this will be maybe the last one I chop. Smith reportedly headed west along Wild Evanusa, also known as Route 112, while Atwood would later tell the Caledonian Record that he took a ride around the back roads for about 15 minutes, and then drove to French Pond. The Express clarified that Atwood's route took him in a loop from Mountain Lakes, a nearby recreational and residential area, to the Swiftwater Stage Shop General Store, but it's unclear if anyone drove eastbound on Wild Evanusa. Whatever the case, neither man saw any sign of Mara, and at 9:27 p.m., Sergeant Smith received a call dispatching him to a more immediate, yet unrelated problem on Limekiln Road in North Atwood. The fire department was already gone by that point, and the Saturn had been towed to LaVoy's Auto Care Center on Route 10 in Haverhill. With that, the first night of the investigation, unofficial as it was at the time, came to an end. So there are okay, there we go, and that is going to have to be enough because I'm sick of chopping trees. We had pretty good outcomes though. I think that's going to be a decent amount of good firewood and definitely enough to get our bricks going. I need a new axe. From our kitchen window, we saw a car down the road with trouble lights flashing and someone walking around the car. John Murat believed that he'd seen the car back up parallel to the road at one point, though the Caledonian Record reported on Friday, February 20th, 2004 that due to the crash, the car's radiator was pushed back into the fan, making the vehicle inoperable. Though it should be said that, given the design of that model of car, it is possible that that specific kind of damage would not have prevented it from moving short distances for a short while afterwards. And because I'm not really a car person, I'm gonna let Thornbury explain it to you. From what I could find online of the car, the engine in that model was not how you would normally expect an engine to be sat in an engine bay. Normally you think of an engine kind of being front to back. But in smaller cars with smaller engines, sometimes they'll be actually sideways in the
sideways facing engine cars.
Okay, that's probably good enough.
They have their own flywheel, they have their own mechanism for keeping time, and the radiator fan is a totally separate mechanism. In this car, it was an electric radiator driven by a motor.
Okay, and as you can see, it's above freezing now, so if we were to stand here for a minute, we would start to see a lot more meltage. And it's only, yeah, it's 3:20, so there might be a couple, an hour or two of above zero temperature, at least at this lower elevation, the semi-medium elevation that I'm at. So, pretty cool. Sorry, I had to get some more of my lettuce wrap. Okay, so, yeah, not really seeing a lot of meltage though, but you'd expect there to be some. But the thing is, we're actually at a height of 155, and the sea level is like down, 10 from that, 140 or so. Let's see. The sea level is 138, so down here you can see the temperature is 3.9, so you're going to get more meltage down here than you will up there. But it's nice. I mean, it's just good to know that there's going to be some meltage happening. So I'll go ahead and head back up here. And it's definitely still freezing up here. We've got our redwood that will sprout in a day and then take the better part of the summer to grow. Okay, so what we'll do, let's start out with the burn that we're doing for our fire clay bricks, our refractory bricks, that is. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and place all these sticks in here. Except for, I'll have to keep these 21. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put these on.
Bolo for Mara Murray, in which they inaccurately described her as being 5 foot 3 inches tall, with black hair that reached down.
16 hours on these, so whatever. Okay, we're getting this is on fire. We don't want that. I don't know if that matters, but probably not. It might have damaged the armor though, so I got it off. Okay, let's get these lit. And that one. Okay.
With a population of just 4,500 people, Haverhill fields a small law enforcement force of just 4 patrol officers and 1 detective, so they weren't exactly equipped to run a large-scale missing person search. If Mara was going to be found, it would require more than just the efforts of those few uniforms and Fred Murray. Thankfully, the call was answered, not just by Mara's loved ones, but also by the New Hampshire State Police, Fish and Game, and a canine. And it began to look like there was a chance of finding her before it was too late. As the search effort kicked into gear on that cold Wednesday morning, law enforcement split duties with the volunteers. The dog team was deployed directly to the crash site to see if their animals could pick up a scent trail, while Fred completely forgot to do a cold open this week.
So with those lit, I think what we'll do now is we'll go work on our charcoal situation. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of stuff we gotta do to make that happen. So before I get too deep in that, I need another axe.
Harry and Mike Dutchburn evoked the sound of someone calling out.
Yep.
It was around 2 in the morning on January 31st, 1986.
I'll go ahead and just do one. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but whatever.
It wasn't out of the ordinary. The two brothers have been receiving unexpected visitors at their rural Vermont farmhouse.
Okay, we'll go ahead and wait on that.
Most of them stranded drivers.
And again, normally the Hellhammer would do this work for me, but we don't have a Hellhammer available until they fix that bug.
Tonight, something was different. The man outside the door had called out to Harry by name, and yet it wasn't a voice that either of the brothers recognized. The brothers replied from inside the old house, telling the stranger they didn't have any gas to share, only for the mysterious stranger to begin pounding on their front door. By the time Mike Dutchburn made it downstairs to see what all the fuss was about, the situation had escalated. Two dark, hulking figures could be seen breaking down the door, and all 77-year-old Mike Dutchburn could do was weakly tell them, "You shouldn't be here." One of the intruders, not even caring to answer the elderly farmer, sucker punched him right in the face. It was at that moment that Harry, 2 years his brother senior, entered the room, only to be knocked out cold by his own wooden cattle prod. Mike managed to resist the intruders for several minutes, but he was quickly overpowered and left bleeding on the floor. Now you see, the Dutchburn brothers were known around the area for their aversion to credit lines and just banking in general, a habit which might have led people to believe that they kept large sums of cash either on their persons or hidden around property. It didn't take long for the intruders to validate their suspicion. Harry reportedly had around $7,000 in $100 bills on his person, though the reason for carrying that amount in his nightshirt was never been properly explained, and after relieving him of his financial burden, the burglars made off into the night. The brutal beating left Harry incapacitated, but after over 3 hours of suffering on the kitchen floor, Mike managed to make the Herculean effort of crawling out to their new Chevy pickup. He drove a half-mile to a neighbor's house as dawn broke, and in doing so likely saved both himself and his brother from certain death. State troopers arrived soon after,
Okay.
and while they initially found no evidence by which to identify
Let's go ahead and make the axe now.
it did not take them long to track them down. While it might seem shocking, the robbers were not the most intelligent people, and shortly after stealing thousands of dollars in cash from a pair of old cattle farmers, they made the brilliant decision to purchase a car in nearby Enosburg. This was a rather stupid decision because, even when paid in full at the time of sale, car purchases still require the buyer to provide a legal form of ID and to register the car to their own name and address. Of course, buying a car in cash isn't necessarily
Okay.
suspicion, but the sales
Something happened with the snow there off camera. I'm not sure what.
the transaction smelled a little funny. Specifically, the cash itself. So, when Detective Sergeant Bill
There we
Northrup
go.
of the Vermont State Police put out a notice to all local businesses to be on the lookout for $100 bills.
Okay, and we got the bonus. We got the double, which is awesome. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get that back in our thing. And we'll place this here. And I'll place this extra one here.
As for the Dutchburn brothers, they never fully recovered from either the psychological or the physical trauma associated with the attack. And while they
Make a bunch of
returned to their homes
firewood up.
time, it wasn't long before they opted to move to a full-time care facility. Mike passed away in 1991, and Harry followed in 1999, and for nearly 20 years, their home stood untouched. Solemn reminder of the cool events of that cold January night in 1986. That all changed on
Oh, shit. Oh, we lost our fucking chest from this fire. Okay, that's good to know. We can make this better. Hold on. We don't want to lose these. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw all these on this field here. And we'll just know for the future not to fucking put a chest here anymore. Yeah, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. Okay. Oh, we're on fire. Okay.
Before we get into the details of her disappearance, and I will admit that I really have no way of doing a nice, fluid transition here, we need to talk to you about today's sponsor, Factor. Factor is a meal delivery
Okay,
service.
so do we have any more nuggets in here? Let me just check.
And we do that because we
I don't think so.
product.
Okay,
It's convenient,
I'm gonna assume not.
and it's got a lot of
Okay. Well, that sucks.
by delivering fresh, never frozen dietitian
Um,
meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only
but
ingredients
we'll
with
be
integrity
fine,
to make you feel your
ultimately.
best all day long. I think we can all agree that one of the most
Okay, I guess
time-consuming
what I'll
aspects of
do,
your day
maybe
is
I'll put
making
this
a
up
meal.
here.
It takes a while to get all the ingredients together, mix them up, cook, and then of course clean up everything afterwards. But Factor takes the stress out of that and sets you up for success. It allows you to skip the grocery stores, the prep work, and the cooking fatigue, and just get these chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. Of course, one alternative to cooking for yourself is getting takeout, but then you have to drop by
Okay,
the
cool.
restaurant, pay
I've saved my
$50
medals,
for a
I
meal,
think,
and
such as
then
they
head
are. I
back
mean, it's not
home,
like I had
and
a
that way
ton,
it's
a ton in here. The meteoric
you
iron
pay
probably the
nothing
most
delivered, and then you're paying $20
important to
for a
me.
$10 burger. With
Speaking
Factor,
of
you
which,
pay an average of about
wouldn't hurt to do
$12
another
per
couple
meal,
of
and you get stuff that you can really feel good about in portion sizes that make sense. And Factor doesn't just offer
these.
full meals, because who only eats full meals all day? Some of us like snacks. Or we like to eat breakfast. We like a smoothie, some juices. There's even desserts on the menu. And when things get hectic,
Okay.
the Factor plan is flexible. If you decide that you don't need a full 6 meals a week and you're going to go down to 4, you can do that. And you can change that up once a week. You don't need to set
And
it up
let's
for a
put
full month, a full quarter.
these
Whenever you need to change,
in
you're
here
good
as
to go.
well.
And as much as I got made fun of for it for last time, I gotta say the gourmet meals are worth it. Again, microwave steak sounds silly. This is tasty microwavable steak. You could say that ordering it would not be a mistake. I would certainly say so myself, because Factor
Okay,
saves me a lot of
1,
time, especially when I'm making
2,
videos like this, which had me up until
and that's
3:45 in the
3.
morning.
And then what we'll do is
There
we'll
are
put
no
the
takeout
iron
places
bits,
open at 2 a.m., and I don't feel like cooking that late at night. So
120
you'll have
iron
to see
bits
for yourself why
in
you
here.
need
All 4 of
Factor
these will
or
produce
why you love
ingots,
Factor.
not
You can head to
blooms, which is super convenient.
factor75.com or click the link below and use code 50LoreLodge to get 50% off your first Factor box, as well as free
Alright,
shipping.
and
Again,
then
that's code
unfortunately we don't have enough charcoal yet,
50Lore Lodge
so
at factor75.com to get 50% off plus
let's
free shipping on your first
at
Factor
the very
box.
least make some progress on that front by putting this firewood in.
The trooper was looking at a puzzling scene. Before him was a green 1985 Oldsmobile 88 facing westbound off the eastbound side of Vermont Route 118. It wasn't abnormal for cars to go off-road coming around that bend, but it was certainly unusual that they did so driving backwards. And as he approached the vehicle, he noted spare change and a necklace which lay on the ground.
And I'll go ahead and just place this here.
As well as a squeezed line wedge that sat on top of the trunk. Taking a look inside the unlocked van, he found takeout containers,
So I suppose the nearest forest
food items, and
is over here.
from the Black Lantern Inn, bar and restaurant.
So we'll go ahead and head over there. How long are these? 11 hours on those. Okay, let me check. Do I have my quick? Yeah, I've got 32 quicklime, which can be used to make mortar, which we'll need. So let's go ahead and sleep.
He simply left the vicinity. The extent of the damage caused by that specific oversight may never be fully known, but it certainly didn't put state police on the best footing with the Maitlands when they arrived at St.
Go ahead and eat this beef jerky real quick.
Contrary to how things might look, there was a good reason for their late missing persons report, which came in on the 23rd. Brianna had, for some time, been living away from home. At the time of her disappearance, she was staying with a friend named Jillian Stout in Sheldon, a town about 20 miles west of Montgomery and 12 miles southwest of her parents' home in East Franklin. This was not because of any particular issue. The Maitlands simply lived in a very isolated part of Vermont, where Brianna's social and job opportunities were limited. She wanted to live in a place where she could interact with people her own age and get out of the house. She maintained a good relationship with both parents, and while she didn't own a cell phone, she did communicate with them frequently enough, even going home every now and again to spend time with her family. That habit was the given reason for Jillian Stout's failure to report anything out of the ordinary either, along with the fact that she was out of town from the evening of March 20th through March 22nd. As police would soon come to learn, Jillian last saw Brianna on the morning of March 19th, when she left for school. Brianna was still asleep at the time, having dropped out of high school to work and with the intention of pursuing her GED. In fact, that was the next time someone saw her, because her exam was scheduled for that same day. Her mother, Kelly, picked her up around 10 in the morning, and then after taking the test, they headed out to do some shopping.
Well, that's not a lot of nutrition there, but that'll I'll get it started. It's did we sleep? No, we didn't sleep yet. Let me do the sleep.
Eventually led her mother to wonder if something had happened while she was outside. Because Brianna didn't have a cell phone,
We'll go ahead and place these things out too.
her father suggested that she might have been going out for a cigarette and hoping to avoid a lecture about smoking from her mother. Whatever the case, Kelly dropped her daughter off at Jillian's around 2:45 that afternoon, but Brianna left for work before her friend returned home from school.
Okay, and we're well past the equinox now. Blueberry bush. Let's see where, I don't remember where I put my blueberries. They're probably over here, one of these. Cranberry, red currant, blueberry, here we go.
It was only when she returned on the 22nd and found Brianna's note untouched in the same place, and no sign of Brianna.
Alright, so we're going to go to the forest today. And we're going to go ahead and, wait, are these done? Oh yeah, these are done, okay. Actually, before we go to the forest, let me get these all processed out. Now we need more fire clay for sure.
When that effort turned out to be fruitless, her father, Bruce, called the Vermont State Police to report both his daughter and her car missing.
Okay, there's all that.
Be put out on both Brianna and her older. The police,
But let's go down to the forest and get a bunch of wood.
except for the part about Brianna. But because Officer Friendly here hadn't bothered with submitting any of his reports yet, they didn't know that. If it hadn't been for the understandable impatience of Brianna's parents, who knows how long they would have
Yep,
gone
and
on.
again, it's going to be over freezing here in just moments, and thus this area should look very, very warm relatively in a very short amount of time. Meant to get rid of that one previously. A couple mushrooms there too.
The comedy of errors only continued to grow when they arrived at the tow yard. Bruce asked the trooper, to whom I will henceforth refer as Farva, if he had the keys to the sedan, and was told that he did, only for him to realize that he in fact did not. As it turned out, he hadn't found any at the scene, that is, assuming he searched at all, and even had to disconnect the transmission linkage in order to have it towed in the first place.
Go ahead and get this one.
Bruce asked to borrow a crowbar, and finally someone bothered to do the first thing that could be remotely considered investigation. Thankfully, at least in that moment, Brianna was not in the trunk. That meant she'd be alive, but it also meant that they had no leads whatsoever. So, on the 26th, with nothing else to go on, Vermont State Police searched the area around the old Dutchburn house, assisted by K-9 units and a helicopter operated by the Vermont National Guard. Now, this was actually the second search of the area, the first having been performed by Bruce, as well as Brianna's older brother, Waylon. If the Vermont State Police were aware of the existence of the word urgency,
This one I saw a animal
this was further illustrated
somewhere over
by
here.
their inexplicable failure in procedure, once again in relation to Brianna's place of work.
Maybe not.
Not only did it take 9 days for anyone to visit the Black Lantern to inquire about Brianna, but it wasn't even the police who did it. Instead, Bruce himself had to go to the business, whose owners and employees were extremely forthcoming. Still, all they could tell Bruce was that the last they'd seen of her was on the 19th around 11:20 p.m. when she finished her shift. That she'd mentioned having to be up early for work at another restaurant in St. Albans, and that she'd gotten into her car and driven off without trouble. So as far as anyone could tell, sometime between the moment she drove out of that parking lot beside the Black Lantern and the following afternoon, something had happened. Eventually, however, they were able to work out a timeline for the night of Brianna's disappearance, and one which only further confused the situation. Trooper Farva had arrived on scene around 1:15 p.m. on the 20th.
Okay, how are we doing? Probably need about 12 or 15 stacks. So I just gotta straight up just aggressively chop down shit, and then eventually I'll replant to the best of my ability, but
Crucially, they had the awareness to take pictures of what they saw, the very same pictures that appear when you search for this case online. That's right, a few 20-somethings thought to take more pictures than the trooper who responded to the scene, who took just one and then destroyed what was very apparently a crime scene by having the vehicle towed before a single CSI could document the situation. As Maitland family private investigator and
Oh, there's an animal.
But this still wasn't the first time anyone had come across the vehicle. According to Overacker, beginning shortly after midnight, people spotted Brianna's car backed into the abandoned building. And while they didn't initially contact authorities, they later told investigators that they recalled Bree's headlights and directional signal being on. This was a change from the scene photographed by the group who spotted the car at 8
Okay.
a.m., as well as what Trooper Barba saw when he got there that afternoon. Ultimately, a total of 4 more witnesses would come forward, including a
About 7 stacks. Needed just a little bit more.
boyfriend and girlfriend, and
We'll be getting close.
not least, someone who actually knew Brianna very well. In his initial statement, the fourth and final known witness to the scene of Brianna's disappearance described coming across the car around 4:30 a.m. on the 20th, and he explained that he didn't contact the police because he was on his way home from a party in Canada
Okay.
and had been drinking.
This one looks very promising.
Drinking and driving, he instead turned off the headlights and directional signal, closed the apparently open front doors, and drove off into the night. The young man's story would go on to change several times, though mostly with regard to where he was coming from and at what time he saw the abandoned car. But as you might expect, there appears to have been very little investigation into the possibility of his involvement in her disappearance. There should have been, because that witness, a young man by the name of James, was Brianna's on and off boyfriend, and there may have been trouble in paradise. There are some things you need to know about Brianna Maitland. Some are good, some are bad, but all of them are relevant to her disappearance. You see, while Brianna's story may make her sound like a typical troubled teen, the reality is that she was anything but. Contradictory to stereotypes associated with dropping out of high school, Brianna was a very highly intelligent young woman. Both of her parents were college graduates who deliberately moved away from the hustle and bustle of the more densely populated Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, in order to seek a simpler life in rural Vermont. Admittedly, that is a bit of a joke, because Honeybrook isn't much larger than Franklin, but they did go from small town
Okay, I think that's probably about enough to get a full pit of charcoal. Let me do one more here. And then we'll go ahead and plant as we leave the forest in general as well. This will be the last tree I harvest.
She attended the local public school until 3rd grade, at which point an issue with a mentally abusive teacher led Kelly Maitland to withdraw her daughter and homeschool her for several years instead, before she rejoined her classmates for middle school. And I can actually identify with that quite a bit, because I experienced a very similar situation around the same age, and was homeschooled for both 3rd and 4th grade, before returning to my public middle school in the 5th grade. Yes, my local public middle school was 5th through 8th, which is apparently out of the ordinary, not my fault. In any case, Brianna became an avid reader during her years at home, developing a love
go
of
ahead and
literature to the point where
put that there, one there, one there,
studying, she was often enjoying the outdoors, camping in
one
various places around the
here,
property, tracking deer with her father and brother,
one
and traveling
here.
to the wildernesses of New York and Maine.
It's not a bad thing to have some flint, by the way.
According to Overacker and her father, she was even a capable
Do one
speed shooter,
there,
skill which, combined with her proficiency in
and we'll
jiu-jitsu,
do one
made her a
here.
pretty formidable young woman in a fight. On the other hand,
Okay,
the Maitland
very
property
good.
was isolated from society, with a driveway a literal mile long, and little in the way of neighbors or activities for more miles. As
And again, we're over the freezing temp, so we're gonna start to see green creeping in more into the snowfield here. And you'll see it just slowly speckle in. I mean, look at this river. You can really see it there. Okay, here's a wolf. I gotta handle this. Okay, so let's head up. Oh, God. Oh, poor little wolf, all left alone. And I love that we're seeing some butterflies there. The game will spawn butterflies even when it's still cold, as long as it's above freezing at some point when the spawn occurs. So it creates this situation where they can go up into the snow, which I guess is realistic, but it feels a little bit much. Okay, so we'll go back to the charcoal pit.
unfortunately, Brianna was no exception. While she was by no means a habitual user, she was known to partake in parties, which appeared to have been the main source of entertainment for teens in the area. And that may very well have played into what happened to her on that fateful March night. At one of these parties, less than a month prior to her disappearance, Brianna had been involved in an altercation with a female friend named Kiali.
There you go. Okay, so this will be fairly good.
Brianna had spent time with Kiali's boyfriend, which I believe is Overactor's way of
I like having a pile because you just can rapid click until it runs out, and then you don't even have to change your which part of your inventory you're clicking from.
Which eventually led to her leaving the party and going to sit in a car belonging to James.
Okay, there we go.
Suggests she rekindled the relationship. Then, around 2 a.m., Kiali reportedly confronted Brianna as she sat in the passenger seat waiting for her now on-again boyfriend. When Brianna rolled down the window to speak with her, Kiali punched her in the face twice. Brianna refused to fight back, despite being very capable of doing so, and instead left the scene and began walking down the road, where she was eventually picked up by a couple of friends. At the time, Brianna had been staying with James's grandparents, and her friends coordinated to meet up with James's sister, brought Brianna back to the home, and helped her get cleaned up and settled down. The next day, Brianna contacted her parents to tell them about the fight and have them take her to the hospital. And later, a friend named Shauna LaBelle, one of the only friends that Overactor names in full, drove her to St. Albans to report the
Okay, so we need
charges.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 more stacks of firewood. And I think we can actually probably make that up with our stored wood here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is what we in the business call motive. Overacker, however, doesn't think Kiali was responsible. And while his book never names a suspect, he does say that he believes he knows who took Brianna, and that his name is written within the pages of this book. Now, I do not have nearly as much information.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. So, yeah, kind of used up some of my reserves, but that's okay.
There are a few other reasons not to suspect Kiali. His first reason is that, despite the seriousness of the altercation, she and Brianna were pretty good friends.
Okay, and then just these last two.
Party may have been unhappy with Bri, but most of them also said that they loved her, would have done anything to resolve
Okay,
the
cool.
situation,
Now we need to plug this up. I always forget how we do this.
Brutally honest answers during interviews with police over the years, some of which were for other offenses, and included statements.
I guess we'll just take a couple of these.
Kiali was arrested for other serious offenses in 2012 and 2013. In the 2012 case, police said Kiali Cross of Berkshire was part of a group that entered the home of Samantha Thompson.
Now, coming from above. Oh, shit. Gotta grab that.
44-year-old Thompson received a bite on the leg from LaCrosse, who was arrested on burglary and simple assault charges. That, to me, does not suggest a great deal of self-control. But the part that really stands out is who the other suspect sought by police was. It was a man by the name of Trevor LaCrosse, who in 2019 was 29 years old, meaning he was most likely either a brother or cousin of Kiali. And that is two violent criminals in one family, and repeat offenders at that. And while anecdotal,
I'll go ahead and light this up.
Detail about this incident comes from Shauna LaBelle, same friend who drove Brianna to the police station after the attack. In 2011, she told Investigation Discovery Disappeared that she spoke to Kiali.
Okay, so we'll let that burn out.
And according to Shauna, Kiali smugly replied, "Well, nothing's going to be happening because Bri's not around right now."
Okay.
Between the repeat offenses, the total lack of remorse.
Well, at this point, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I'll keep working on these kind of things, and then eventually we'll make it to the Steel Age. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.